Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be discussing about tokenization inside Hugging Face. So as I already told you, inside Hugging Face, actually, we're having another super important concept called tokenization. And now we'll try to understand why tokenization is important and why we use tokenization inside Hugging Face. I think you remember I taught you one concept called text reprocessing and text representation. So there, whenever I was passing any kinds of text to my model, first of all, I was doing the processing, then I was converting that particular text to the vector representation, right? And for this, I was using different technique. Like for text vectorization, I was using TF-IDF, word to vec, bag of word. Then that time, actually, I told you, we are also having some other technique, which is nothing but transformer based technique. Okay, because it is having something called attention mechanism. And then I taught you the attention mechanism concept, the transformer architecture. So there I showed you how it will give the attention to a specific word. Now it's time to show you this part as a practical. That means now we are using transformer based architecture, transformer based model, and whatever data actually we are passing as an input to my model. Okay. So internally, how it is processing that. Okay. Internally, how it is processing that. Internally, how it is converting to the vector representation. So it is using something called tokenization technique. Okay. Tokenizer. So inside actually transformer, we are having something called auto tokenizer. Okay, so inside auto tokenizer, we have to first of all give the model name, like which model you have to use for that particular tokenization task. So to explain this tokenization, I just simplified this particular code. So first of all, I'm importing some of the necessary library I need. And here you can see I'm importing auto tokenizer. Okay, so let me import all the library. If you want to use any kinds of tokenization, so first of all, you have to define the model name, like which model you want to use. So here I'm using this model, BART-based multilingual unkissed sentiment model. So this model will so with the help of this particular transformer based model, first of all, it will perform the tokenization. That means this input we are giving to the model right now, yes or no, right? So first of all, it will, what this tokenizer will do, it will first of all pre-process. Let's say if it is having some HTML tags or any kinds of stuff word, it will try to remove. Then it will try to convert this text to the vector representation. Okay, then it will pass to the model and model will actually do the sentiment analysis. Now see if I execute the code. So first of all, it will download the tokenizer. Okay. Then after downloading the tokenizer, it will also initialize the model. After that, it will do the sentiment analysis. So this is the high level understanding. Even I will also show you the low level, how it is generating the vector. Even we can also visualize the vector as well. See, now we can see this is the result we are getting. Fine. Now let's try to see how tokenizer is working. So if you want to use tokenizer, you have to import one library called auto tokenizer from transformer. The first thing what you have to do, you have to load one pre-trained model. Okay, pre-trained transformer based model. So here, let's say we are using BART based case model. So this is one of the transformer based model. Okay, you can see this is one of the transformer based model. So we're giving the model ID here. Then this is my example text. Let's say I'm giving into my tokenizer. Okay, so inside tokenizer, we're having another function called tokenize. Now after tokenize it, I'm just printing. Okay, after tokenizing, I'm just printing. Now let me show you what it will give me the output. So I can cut these are the example. Now let me execute as of now. Now see, when you apply tokenizer.tokenize, it will give you the individual token. That means the tokenization we used to perform with the help of analytical library, I think you remember, right? Sentence level and word level tokenization. Now it is possible with the help of this tokenizer class only. Okay, that's why I told you transformer is like very powerful. So it's a high level wrapper. Inside that they have written all kinds of code. It will handle each and everything. You don't need to write any kinds of code from scratch. Okay. Now, if I want to convert this textual representation to the vector, what I have to do, I have to pass this particular token to the convert tokens to IDs, this particular method. Okay. And it is available inside tokenizer object. The tokenizer object we have defined here. Now it will give you the input IDs. Now let me show you this input IDs. I can take different cell and here I can execute. See, this is the input IDs. And this is nothing but your representation of the text. The text actually you have given. I was so not happy with the Barbie movie. Now you can see this is the vector representation of this particular text. And it is using transformer model. Okay, it is using transformer architecture in the backend. And it's like more powerful. Okay, it's like more powerful technique than your bag of word or TF-IDF or what to vec, whatever you have learned. Okay, and going forward, we'll be using this particular approach only. Okay, I hope you cleared. But whenever I have to pass this particular vector to my model, I won't be using this particular method. For this, you have to use this particular method. So here there is another function. So here you have to pass your data to the tokenizer. Okay, directly you have to pass to the tokenizer and tokenizer will give you this output. Let me show you. See, this is the entire output, encoded input. Now see, input IDs, now it is familiar. So this is the input IDs. And here one additional token you can see 101. What is 101? This is the start of the sentence, and start of the sentence represent 101 and end of the sentence represent 102, and in between actually you can see your entire vector, the vector actually you got. Okay, now it is having another actually things called token type IDs. As of now, just try to skip this part, it's not required. And this is the important things, guys, attention mask. Okay, now I think you remember what is attention mask, that attention mechanism concept. That means whenever, let's say, it will pass this particular data to my model, in which word it will give the more attention. Okay, it is telling, now see, it is giving the attention to all the word, because every word is 1 you can see. That means this one will get the same attention, this one will give the same attention. Okay, this one will give the same attention. Okay, and how it is getting to know how to give the, let's say, attention, I think I showed you the calculation that I mean one calculation I was discussing in that JLMR blog. Okay, that's how it is calculating the score, and it is able to decide, okay, I have to give the attention to this particular specific word. Okay, I hope it is clear. So these are the actually output you will be getting after doing the tokenization. Now if you want to decode the tokenization, that means if you want to again convert this let's say vector to text representation, you can use decode function for this. Now I'll give my input ID. So whatever input ID I'm getting, I'll pass in the decode function, and decode will give me the previous text. Actually, you can see I was I was not happy with the Barbie movie. Okay, I hope it is clear now. Now if I execute all of them all together, you can see this is the output. This is your tokens, this is input IDs, this is the encoded input, this is the decode output. That means this tokenization will first of all perform the pre-processing, then it will perform the tokenization, then it will convert your, let's say, text to vector representation. Okay, and additionally it will also give you some of the, let's say, number, which is nothing but attention mask. Okay, based on this attention mask, your model will decide in which word it has to give the let's say attention more. So now I think, guys, this tokenizer is clear, like what is tokenizer exactly inside Hugging Face, because many people will have this question later on. That's why I just clarified right now, because going forward, whatever experiment we'll be doing, we'll be using the tokenizer, okay, from the Hugging Face itself. So yes, this is all about from this video. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much.